Nyathini kada. Nyathini atuona. Oketho wiya. Kobwonjo koda. Anyalo halo. Hey, you've taken me way back.
Bro, that was a very good intro.
Asante. Thank you. Hey, it's
guys, ngoja.
Yeah.
Uko sawa?
Niko best.
Uko fiti?
Mimi niko fine.
Looking fresh? No, umevaa belt?
Yeah, championship belt, this vurugu, man. Championship belt.
We'll come and discuss it in a little bit.
Definitely.
Guys, kila mtu amemuona. I don't need to give you an explanation about who he is. He's a man of many things.
Yeah.
So my guy,
introduce
yourself to guys who don't know you.
Ogadi top Ogobina. Jatelo Kokodonj.
What does Jatelo? Jatelo?
Jatelo is a leader.
Jatelo is a leader.
Yeah, leader. Kokodonjo means has just arrived.
Has just arrived.
So it can mean leader. It can mean the king. Yeah, it can mean many things.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just a way of
Jaluo.
Of course. No, not Jaluo. Luo. We have Jaluo. We have Wajaka, and then we have Luos.
And what is the difference between those two? Umesema?
You are looking at a Luo.
I'm looking at a Luo.
Yes.
So what is the difference between a Luo
na
Mjaka Mjaka?
Mjaka na Mjaluo.
Na Mjaluo. What is the difference?
Yeah. So Mjaka ni ule mwenye ako ushago. Alafu Mjaluo ama Mjadhe ni ule akong'oa reli.
Guys are going to come for you. They're going to
I
come
know,
for
man.
you.
They're my people, man. Tunajuana kwa vilemba. So we normally shift among. Sometimes na kwa Mjaka, nikienda home, nikienda kung'oa reli tukiwa maandamano. Watu si wajenga bwana.
Bwana.
Mimi ni Mjadhe.
Wewe ni Mjadhe.
Alafu nikiingia kwa boardroom, I'm Luo,
I'm Luo.
You know, so I'm saying,
Talking about Jueni Mluo.
Yeah.
Na tunaona swago umeingia nao, wewe ni Mluo.
Yeah, of course.
Miss P ama na umikuria. No, tuanze tu hapo. Miss P ama na umikuria. Just choose one, my guy. Because unajua ni aje? You guys mnatuweka. Mnatuweka sana. You're holding the state.
You'll find out at the right time.
We're in a siege.
Yeah, at the right time you'll find out. But at the moment, why do we have to choose?
No, I mean, mnatuonesha.
What if you can have both?
Are they open?
I don't know. Ask them. Nearly every man is a bit polygamous in nature. It normally just depends on the blackmail you get from the woman you are with. Because if you're in love with a person and they will tell you, me, I just want to be the only person that you...
Yeah.
It's the same thing that also happens with men. Like if you're with your shorty, the only reason why you'll not want her to be with other people is just an ego issue.
An ego issue, okay.
It's not like vitu zinangolewa zinaenda kwingine. But ego too, in a last scene. So it's just ego. Man, how could you do that to me? So it's a decision that you guys can make if you so wish to.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 things you love about Miss Pina. 2 things you love about Nomikuria.
I'll tell you 10.
Just give me 2, briefly. 2.
They're very beautiful, both of them, and they're very hardworking, both of them.
Bro, kwani umeweka tu line moja tu?
Yeah, but it's true. They're both hardworking, and they are both very beautiful. You don't think so?
I think so.
No, are you trying to say?
No.
Are you trying to say that Miss P is not beautiful?
Zizi, bro.
Oh, you're saying Naomi Kuria is not beautiful, eh?
Hata sijaongea. How would I argue with the Luo?
Exactly.
Now, because talking about you being a Luo, kuna time ulikuwa umesema, right now, if women want you, they'll want you because of your money.
Yeah.
So now the question is, right now, if you decide to get into the dating scene, is it important if a woman is financially stable enough so that you can be able to date her?
No. I don't care about your money.
Oh, really?
No.
So kama ana kitu, you okay?
I'm fine, because even if you have your money, I'll not want it. This is what most men don't know, and you should. Kitu yote unafanyiwa na dem, bro utalipa. Have that at the back of your mind. Kitu yote unafanyiwa na dem, bro utalipa. She'll come back and say, after all I did for you.
Oh my God.
After yani nakununulia nguo, unaenda nako kwa wanawake wengine. So bro, we jipiganie. Jipiganie bro.
So unajua I'm kind of finding you contradicting. Umesema it's not important. But I thought you had said Said Demota nakutaka juu ya do. So that is why I asked. I need to clarify. So it's not important if a babe has money.
It's not important for me. It's not contradicting. Why? Because I said what is. The reality of the matter is women will be attracted to different things.
Yeah, true.
Kuna wanapenda beards, kuna wanapenda nails, but financial stability is a very important part of the attraction. okay? And people come for different reasons. And the reason why I say that is, it's hard to know who is genuine.
Na ni kweli.
Atakwambia wewe nimekupenda, unajua nipenda venye unanukia, nipenda venye unavaa, sijui nini. But yo kunukia na kuvaa ni juu ya pesa. Because kama una pesa utanunua cologne poa, utanukia fiti, utanunua nguo fiti, utaendesha gari nzuri, utaendesha nyumba nzuri. So it all comes back to the money. So that the attraction can work. Especially for women towards men. But for men, you know, umeangalia labda mpenda wafupi, refu, wanene, au angaliangi ati amevaaje, sijui ametoka wapi nini. But now for the other gender is normally the attraction where they look at you, they feel protected. Okay. Financially, then now the emotional part inakam akaanza kurelate na wewe. Yeah.
So now, sasa nikuulize. Haya. Right now, tunaona a lot of cases, and this is in relation to you, so you will be in a better position to talk about it.
Okay.
Because you have multiple baby mamas, and a number of kids. Yeah?
Okay.
How many kids do you have?
I have 16 kids.
16?
Yeah.
So, wala baby mama wako ni wangapi? Najua wengine ni wale wa charity.
4 baby mamas.
So 4 baby mamas. So
yeah. See what charity, don't make it
like really?
That. Don't make it like that. Sema to adopted.
Adopted.
When you say what charity, it sounds... Yeah, it's like I'm doing them like a CSR, I'm a PR project. No.
So you have 16 kids?
I have 5 of my own, biological, then I've adopted 11.
Now, in relation to that na issue ya squeeze vile tunaambiangwa, especially to the young generation, wanaambiwa, if you know you're not financially stable, you should not get a kid. Should that be really the advice the young generation should be getting?
Yeah. So, why are you bringing a child to suffer? Ni kama dema ameshi Roysambu na amenunua chiwawa. Mbona nalala njaa na chiwawa kwa nyumba?
Now the question...
Nani amefungulia chiwawa? You can't feed yourself. Why you adopting a dog? Why you buying a dog? So the same thing with kids. Kids are expensive. Bro, if you cannot find 3 meals in a day, why are you trying to get pregnant? So they utese mtoto for no reason. They are innocent. They don't write letters to be born. And then when leta mtoto unaweza kuteseka naye, no. So this is what I always say. Before, as a woman, you decide to get pregnant, make sure you're ready for it financially and mentally. It is more mental than the financial bit.
Oh, really?
Yes. Then also, if you're a woman, don't get pregnant for a man to show them you love them. And don't get pregnant thinking, if you get pregnant for a man, you'll keep him. Because unasema, wacha nishike mimba, usendo ndio nimtrap. Bro, atatoka, my dear. And for men, by the time you're engaging in unprotected coitus with a woman, know that you have 3 outcomes. Either mautamu, mimba, ama maugonjwa. And make sure that you're ready for either of them. Because the minute she says she's pregnant, don't say you're not ready. Ati sikuwa ready. We have a lot of men who are deadbeat dads because they feel they were not ready to bring a child to the world. So wana bail. But remember, it was consensual when you guys were engaging in unprotected coitus. So there were only 3 consequences, and you got 1. So stay there for your child. So as a man, before you engage, kuwa ready.
Now the question is, umesema point ya maana sana. Now allow me to ask you on that issue umesema ya getting kids and the repercussions of having an unprotected sex.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this generation currently, people are having sex left, right, and center.
Yeah, boy.
People are having careless sex.
Yeah.
You understand? With just anyone, people having one-night stands. So, if people went ahead and had a one-night stand, should they really take care of that kid? Or as in, wazazi wanafaa kuwa pamoja and me and you only met for one day?
It doesn't matter what you had, provided there was unprotected sex. There are 3 consequences. Even if you have a one-night stand, you should know there are consequences to that. Yeah. So don't have a reckless sex. That's what we are saying. And it does not mean if you have a child, now you guys have to live together. Maybe that's the way you're looking at it, that now I have to live with this person because it was a one-night stand. No. If there's a child, be present for the child. Provide for the child, protect the child. Yeah.
So what do you, from your standpoint, what do you think is a really big issue as to why we're having a lot of single mothers and a lot of single dads? What is the biggest problem in our generation?
One is misinformation, because people are misinformed. The other one is ignorance.
Can you elaborate on misinformation?
Misinformation is you assume kama ulikuwa na one sana mtu, you are not obligated. We also assume that kama I was not ready for the woman to get pregnant and she got pregnant, I don't have to pay for the consequences. If I told the woman I don't want a child and she decided to trap me, I still assume I don't have to pay for the consequences because mimi nilimwambia maze, mimi nilimshow maze, mimi sitaki mtoi maze, akashika mimba. You guys engaged. So me always tell the men, the only time you'll be 100% sure ni ukitoka na watoto wako hivi. But kutoka na hivi bro, whatever happens, wacha ende, because also birth control sometimes backfires.
Okay.
Sometimes it's not even makosa ya the ladies. Sometimes akona either coil, anafanya injections, tablets, whatever it is, ama protection, then it breaks ama something. So there are normally consequences. So that is misinformation that we normally have. And then ignorance is, there's a lot of things that we need to know, and we just choose not to. As mimi nimeenda maze udem ata take care of herself maze, yatajichunga ama ako safe maze, aliniambia maze ako safe mwezi. Unaona, ignorance. Yeah.
Oh really? Now, you know, at times people will want to argue hatujuani sana, you know, we've just met, I didn't want it. So, and somehow they're justifiable kusema hivyo. Tumepatana, nimeona umenibamba, but then I'm expecting you, jueni mtu mzima, you should be able to take care of yourself as a person.
Ignorance. Ignorance. You're assuming.
I'm assuming.
Don't assume. Don't assume. Hope is not a strategy. That is hope. You're hoping she'll take care of herself. Bro, when you go to driving school, you're normally told, assume on the road you are the only sane driver. And trust me, if you do that, you look at other people drive, you're like, when you only know a driving license, that's when now you start seeing the mistakes that other people are making on the road. You can't just drive recklessly because you assume ule driver anakuona. No, lazima muone, ukiona kuja speed, slow down, indicate where you're going, nini. So there are those rules. So any person you meet, any female you meet, or any man you meet, first of all, assume you are the only sane partner. Hey, I don't want a child. What do? Use protection. Don't abstain. Okay? Yeah. You can decide and say, I'll abstain. I'll not do anything.
Abstain.
Yes. And if you choose to, there are some people who still do. We still have some good seeds. And if you decide to engage, use protection. Be responsible by yourself first. And then if anything happens beyond that, now there are other consequences as well. It's the same way, any day you get in a car going to work, coming back, you can get an accident. It's not that we'll talk intentionally, ukipango upate accident. No. Things happen.
Now, on talking on that issue, pia kuna issue ingine you crop up surrounding the baby mama and baby daddy issue.
Yeah.
Whereby you find some baby mamas, they deny the men to get access to their kids.
Yep.
Or if they have to get access to their kids, it's under the condition that the woman has to provide the condition.
Yeah.
So how do you maneuver that as a man? Because mostly inakuanga ni madem ndo huenda na watoto.
Yeah,
because you have a lot of instances kama hizo.
True. Yeah, so Kitamba was of the notion that, kama kuna mtoi, you just provide, hata kama oni mtoi. Then later, I changed. When I learned, I went through the process of like, no, I'm not funding a baby I'm not seeing. If you want me to fund the baby, let me see the baby. Because most of the time, the money you send, if you're not seeing the baby, is not used for the baby. There's no accountability. Unatuma do mtoi ameparara, mtoi nini, mtoto anakuwa mgonjwa every week. Unapigiwa, tuma pesa mtoi ni mgonjwa. Unataka mtoto wako akufe. Nini. Matusi nini. Unatuma do, kumbe hata mtoto si mgonjwa. Mrembo anataka kwenda sherehe, anataka kwenda salon, anataka kufanya. You're not my responsibility. The baby is my responsibility. We are two grown adults. We engage in this. There's a baby. Provide your share, I provide my share. And if I'm providing, I want to see access. I want to see the baby. Is the thing happening? Is he going to school? So mimi kwa na zile za nowadays, if I'm not seeing, and for men, the conditions will always be there. Most women will give you a lot of very hard conditions because when a baby is involved, most women make it about themselves.
Yes.
They don't make it about the baby anymore. Mimi sitaki mtoto wangu aende kwa hiyo shule. Mimi mtoto wangu haezi. Mimi si mtoto wako, ni mtoto wetu. Okay, then kama unasema wewe ni mtoto wako, nayo wewe pambana. Wacha kupeleke kwa koti and then sasa uende kwa koti and then now put all the ninis chini. Sema mimi I'm willing to, but these are my demands. Then the court will give you fair hearing. Akiviolate tena, pia wewe rudi kwa kona yako, akurudishe tena kwa koti. But wewe ukimpeleka kwa koti, nothing will happen. Trust me.
Why? Why is it the case?
I don't know. It just happens. Boy child, nobody cares.
So it's always the woman's word against the boy.
Yes. For the man, most of the time, it never works to your advantage. This is how the system works sometimes. Either you pay a lot of money so that the judgment goes your way, ama you cry a lot of tears. Our sisters, our moms, our daughters, they cry. When they cry, everybody, you at right now, if you see any other female colleague here start crying, you will be concerned. What's happening? Maze Obina ameingia hapa, Obina kanisukuma kwa nini? Surely, why would you do that? Nini. You've already taken a side. You've not even waited and said, okay, let me talk to Obina. What happened? Why is she saying you pushed Nini and stuff like that? So that is the way it happens also in the judicial system, ama in arbitration situations. Anafika anasema huyu mwanaume hataki kutekea mtoto nini, but hajasema hiyo party yenyewe anataka tume pesa, anataka uone mtoto. Ama ukiona mtoto unaona mtoto na conditions zake. So it's complicated. So as a man, the minute you engage in unprotected, know there might be a child involved. And if there's a child involved, know there are two things. Either you have a good baby mama or you have a bad baby mama. Who is a good baby mama? A good baby mama is a woman who puts the child's interest first. Mimi na tumekosana, hata tuwezi ongeleshani, lakini what is good for the child? That's a good baby mama. A bad baby mama is the one who puts her interests first before the child. It doesn't matter what she does. It's mimi. Mimi staki mtoto wangu kuja kwa nyumba yako. Mimi staki unafika kuna mtoto unapimiwa mtoto. Unless the baby daddy is abusive to the child, that is when you can restrict. But otherwise, acha baba aone mtoto. Kama ni baba, wacha mama aone mtoto wake. Mtoto wake. Yeah.
Now the question is, because right now currently tunasikia madem sana wakisema it is because of men that they are single mothers. Do you really agree with them? Ama is it that they create the circumstances that pushes them to become single mothers? So which is which?
I wouldn't give them a general term.
Okay.
Then also, if I have baby mamas.
Okay.
And there are stories in the public domain, how I got my first child, then how we did not end up together, then my second baby mom, the third, and the fourth. The stories in the public domain. So if I'm to respond to this, it's going to start putting them in other different bad lights and different spaces. But I know what happened, they know what happened, and the public has an assumption about everything else. Because normally when you are a baby daddy, automatically people say, huyu akona shida.
Ni wewe mbaya.
Mbona akona baby mama wawili watatu? Huyu ndiye akona shida. And then if you are a single mother, people will also have a conclusion. Huyu ameshinda kuolewa. Ameolewa na akawachwa. Huyu mwanamke ni mbaya. So people will always have different reasons. But I would say for every baby mama and every baby daddy, there's normally a different understanding. Some were not ready. Some had a fallout. Some were not in love. Some did not know the consequences. Some grew out of love. Some tried to trap the other people. Some are abusive. Some are toxic. So it depends. So it's not a blanket argument that baby mamas wanakuwa baby mamas because wamejitakia. We know some very good women who had very bad men. And we also know some very good men who had some very bad women. Yeah, so come see. It's 50-50. Yeah.
Are you for the idea that all men should take a DNA test after the kid is born?
Yes. Not all men, if you suspect. I'm of the idea, if you suspect the baby is not yours, wacha kuangalia mapua ya mtoto daddy.
But that is how a lot of men have fallen into that trap. Ana mtoto anakaa kama wewe, mapua ni yako.
See, that's what I'm saying. Wacha kuangalia mapua.
Anafanana kama brother yako.
And we also have men wenye wameruka watoto wao because mapua ifanani na yake. Huyu mtoto ni light skin bwana, sisi wetu kwetu ni weusi. Mamake ni meusi, mimi ni meusi, mtoto ni light skin. Haizi kwa mtoto wangu. Hii mapua si ya kwetu. No. That's assumption. You'll make your child suffer because of your ignorance. For example, ona venye uko. Miwani expensive, look fiti, unafanya kazi kwa kampuni poa. Then mtoto wako kwa Maliki ya Michael anateseka because unafila mapua yake ifanana na wewe. No daddy. Do DNA, confirm. Kama ni wako, as a man, take accountability. Kama si wako, stop. Because also we have a lot of men who are raising kids that are not theirs. Na mama amejua tu. Anakuangalia ukicheza na watoto ako like mjinga anacheza na watoto wa caretaker. Anacheza watoto wa watchman. They look good together. Uko hapo, you're being a present dad. Anakuangalia tu mjinga ni. So if you suspect, do DNA. It's not that expensive and it is cheaper than raising someone else's kid for the rest of your life, then you finding out when you're 40 or 50. Because siku moja atakutukana nayo.
Ni kweli.
Mtaka mkosana mahali uko mbele akwambia kwanza wewe hata watoto umelea si wako nini whatever when something happens. So know it mapema. And if you are dating a single mother and she has a child, make it a decision that you really want to be there and you really want to love their child and you want to take care of their child no matter the consequences. Because there are normally two outcomes. Either this child will grow with you and look at you like their father and respect you all through, ama they will turn hapo katikati. Maybe the father will show up later then mamake akwambie but si huyu ndio babake. Then your time ulishamlipia school fees, primary, high school, probably campo, then tunapata kazi nzuri, then anaenda kumtafuta babake. Then anaanza kutake care of babake, but the baby is not taking care of you. Ama mamake warudiane na babake. Then uko zile, but I took care. No, it's a decision you made. So if you decide to do that, know that in the end there might be two outcomes. Be at peace with either.
Really?
Yes.
Is this an advice you'll really give men?
Yeah.
Because right now, currently, the narrative that is going around in Asema that you being this father that stepped up is a very thankless job in this generation.
Is. That's what I've said. Be ready with whatever happens. Usikuwe na noma nayo. Akikwambia we kwenda hata kuna nini iko sawa. Na akikwambia asante sana mazee pia iko sawa. But it's a decision you have to make as a dad who is adopting another child. You see, like myself, I've adopted 11 kids. And I want to adopt more.
Okay.
Yeah. Later in life, if they come and say, Maze, Dad Obina, Maze Asante, Maze, you really came through for me when I was going through ABCD Asante. Good. Na kitoka tele naambia we kwenda, we atungeniacha huko Kiamaiko, wherever, Kiambio, mimi nilikuwa tu sawa. Pia mimi niko sawa because I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for me. I'm like, I can help. And when I help you, I feel good. And I'm doing justice to God. Whatever decision, I'm not raising them to come and take care of me. That is why I'm always saying I would really love to have 2 or 3 other boys of my own, biological, because I only have 1 boy. And if I have 3 boys or 4 boys, at least they can look after what I'm trying to build. So later in life, they can sit and say, no, Dad would want this, Nini. I can't hold the other adopted kids accountable because they are not mine biologically. So if they get up and one wants to be a dancer, one wants to be whatever, I can't sit down with them and tell them, listen, this is the idea. But now my biological ones, I can reprimand them. Yeah.
Now, how do you think this issue of single mothers and single fathers will really work in terms of marriage? Do you really think that single mothers should get married or rather should date men with kids so that both of them, because both of them have kids, so it will be much easier for them to maneuver around? Unlike if a man who doesn't have a kid and now is being introduced into a life he's not accustomed to. So what do you really think should happen?
To each his own. Whatever works for you. If you want to get a man or a woman who has kids and you don't have or you have, it depends on what, a relationship is not about the kids. That's where people forget. A relationship between the two people. If I like this woman and she has 20 kids and I'm into this woman and I love her, I will be with her. The kids are external. It's her. How is her heart? How is her personality? Which type of person is she? But if I decide and say, now kids, but that's also a decision that I have to make because I know I have male friends who are like me, I cannot have anything with a single mother. And I have female friends who are like me, I cannot have anything with a single father. And vice versa. But also I have people who are like, ooh, single mothers, ooh. And also I have people who are like, ooh, single fathers, ooh. So it depends. Whatever tickles your fancy, where's Songanayo? I can't say to you, these people should not date these people, no.
Now, there was on that issue, tukimaliza tu your topic,
there
was a time I was live on TikTok and people were really have that discussion. And there's one person who said, if you are to date a single mother, you need to ensure that they are financially stable. And ikue something that is genuine. Ndio ikue anakutaka, because majority of the time, because what a lot of men were saying, if the single mother is not financially stable, majority of the time, she'll end up wanting to be with you because of the finances. It's not because she wants you. It's not because about your money. So that was the argument. So is it really a thing? Should men date women who are financially stable if they are single mothers so that we can ensure ataweza kukupenda for who you are?
If men were to date women based on their finances, 90% of women will be single and miserable. If men were to date women based on their financial status, 90% of women will be single and miserable. You know why? Men are providers. So anytime I meet a woman, I'm not looking at her finances. I don't care about your money. Because even most of the time, even if she has money, it will not help you.
But unajua maybe because you're financially stable.
No, even before. Even before, when I was still, I've always been doing odd jobs. I've always known. I've always taken care of my family. Even before every other thing. I started working at a very young age. When I was in high school, I was doing mjengo, kulimia watu, kuuza nyasi nini. So I've always known. You get? So, about dating single mothers, it's not only single mothers, it's even girls. Even women, you'll date women and These women will be with you for different reasons. The only way to find out why they're with you is when you go broke, ama when you guys break up. Ama when she meets someone richer, that's when you go, like, oh, okay. It's like marriage. When you break up with someone in marriage, for example, you guys having a divorce, that's when you'll know why they loved you. When they start saying, I want 50-50, you're like, oh, so it was about the money. Or when you want to date someone and tell them, okay, let's sign a prenup. And they say, no, I'm not signing a prenup. That is when you know why they are there. But you cannot know based on assumption that, oh, me assume I'm independent ya pesa yangu. There's some will also just love you genuinely or care about you genuinely. But some of them will be very malicious. The only way to find out is if you're in there. Yeah, but for single mothers, of course, every person is looking for provision and protection. So if she looks at you and like, this guy can be a good father, I can take care of me and my child. But there are also some single mothers who are also just okay. They don't even need your money. They just need companionship. Yeah.
Because currently, right now, as Obina, the industry has known you for a very long time. Na imekujua doing a lot of things, from you being a comedian, you being a content creator, you being an artist. And currently, umefika point umeanza organize boxing matches. What was the transition from all this into now organizing boxing matches?
I've not really transitioned. I'm still in what I do. I've always done events and I've done content creation. Everything is content. Us talking here is content. Me doing comedy is content. Music is content. The interviews is content. So I've always done content creation, but in different aspects. So the thing about me is I experiment. I don't fear trying and failing.
Oh, really?
I've tried a gazillion things. Some have failed, some have worked. And I'm like, okay. So the new baby that we tried was Vurugu 1. And when I started it, the idea was not even to make financial returns from it.
Okay.
It was to empower 2-3 people. And it happened as like, okay, this can be a very nice alternative source of income. So let's figure out what to do. So throughout, we're trying to figure it out. And we're trying to change a few things in it and how we are doing it, how we are handling it. So it's professional. We have a promotion company, boxing promotion company that we're working with, the commission, the boxers, Nini. So I've always just been trying to make it make sense by experimenting. That's all I do. Yeah.
When you organized the Vurugu 1, there was supposed to be a rematch, right?
Yeah. No.
Ile story ya State House.
It was not a rematch. It was not a rematch. Vurugu 1 was supposed to just happen. We didn't know the outcome.
Okay.
So it was just going to be just Vurugu. In fact, it's not even Vurugu 1. It was just Vurugu. Why was it Vurugu? The two guys who were fighting were not like professional boxers. So ini Vurugu hii. So Vurugu. And it picked. But the thing is called Ultimate Arena, where respect is earned. And it happened. And after that one, after paying the people, I was like, if I take these people to State House, they can get good money, more than I've given them.
Okay.
So let me reach out. And I reached out and I was like, okay, if we go to State House, what's going to happen? I'm like, okay, we can do an exhibition match. Maybe they can have the rematch there. They can have whatever. And I'm like, okay. But it never came to pass.
Now, as a result of you saying that you wanted to put a match in State House, a lot of people are angry. Kenyans were angry at you.
Which is
they wanted to cancel you. So currently, tumekuwa tukiona, if any artist is in collaboration with the government, or rather looks like they are siding with the government, or rather wants to work with the government. Right now, the narrative is that you are going to get cancelled. And people are angry at you. So where should we draw the line as content creators in terms of working with the government, in your case?
No, we should draw the line as citizens by minding your own business.
Really? But people are expecting you to read the room.
In whose room?
The Kenyan room.
That's your room. That's not my room. You know, my business idea is not your business idea. My vision is not your vision. True. I don't have to do things the way you want because you think that way is right. And you don't have to do things the way I want because I think the way I want is right. To each his own. The idea about the boxing, and I've said it a gazillion times, going to State House was to help these young people get like 1 million shillings each, or even 500,000. And their lives will never be the same, because I've sat down with the boxers. I've seen them. I've seen the way boxing has been ignored. So I'm like, if you go here, people will start giving it. And then people are, But now, you know, Kenyans are like this. If they don't want something, they forget the country's a democratic country.
Okay.
So it is my way or the highway. You saw there's a lady who was killed because she had tattoos of the president.
Yes.
I'm like, really, guys? Is that where we're going to? We are going to, what was it called? Chamani Moja. So if you guys don't want to support this person, if any other person supports them, now this person is the enemy. It's not supposed to be like that. we are supposed to be liberal. You can support Manchester, I can support Arsenal, we can have a cup of coffee, agree on ideologies, agree on the game structure, disagree on the footballers, disagree on whatever, but I don't lay a finger on you because there are things called human rights and freedoms. Okay? And it's protected by the Constitution. Okay? But now if we get to a point where now that one, there's it's a bit sketchy about it, we are going back to a banana republic. Because it'll get to a way where, you see, like, the previous election, the current president was the people's favorite. And if you supported another side, also it was the same thing. Why are you supporting Azimio? Haiwezi. Azimio is Uhuru's party. And everybody was hustler narrative. Then the president was elected, and guys were like, yeah, now we got it. Then 2-3 years down the line, guys are like, hey, wait a minute, we don't got it. We don't got it. So now we don't want this person. Now, this is our enemy. Now we want this person. So if you are associated with this, you've not even said you're supporting the person. But if they assume you're associated with the person, all of a sudden now you're an enemy of the people. It's not supposed to be like that. Until someone comes and says, now me, I'm supporting this side, I'm supporting that side, it is okay. Because like right now, we have people who support Matiang'i. We have people who support Kalonzo, we have people who support Rigiji, people who support Sifuna, and the rest. Nobody's reprimanding you. Anytime I sit on my platform and I say, mimi ni babu kwa sababu. Oh, Obina, you need to be objective. You know, you cannot be. Am I not a human being? Now, for entertainers, now this is a part that now it gets very interesting. MCs, comedians, and the likes. We've seen people internationally, the States, they support different regimes, like in Cardi B and the likes. And people are like, okay, you support that person, this person's life goes on. But in Kenya, if you do that, oh, we're going to cancel it, we're going to do this. But I'm like, okay, if you'll cancel the guys who sang Sipangwingwi for singing for the president, and you're like, they're supporting the president, they're working for the president, your mother is a teacher, right? Who is she working for?
The government.
Your father is a policeman. Your other uncle is in the military. The other one is in NYS. Who are they working for?
The government.
Are they being cancelled? Are they stopping? No. Let's stop having the double standards. Me, I see a lot of artists suffer because, atimuta amesema, sijui nini. We are being very shallow-minded with it. Yeah.
So going forward, artists should not be afraid of getting cancelled.
It depends. Me, I'm not afraid. Bro, do you know the person who made me is God?
Okay.
Bro, if my career is supposed to end tomorrow, no matter who I support, ama what I say, ama what I do, it will end tomorrow. If I'm supposed to be here for the next 10, 20 years, and God has decided like that, it will still happen. Human beings are very independable. Today, Obina for president, tomorrow, Obina kwenda, and provided whatever you have within you is very pure and genuine. Songa nayo.
Kindly clarify briefly, what is this whole issue between you and Majembe? Briefly.
There's no issue actually. You guys are building a mountain out of a molehill. You know, I've been thinking about the whole issue yesterday, today. Then I was sent some video today morning by my PA, my manager. And I was looking at it. Then I finally figured out what the problem is. The problem is fear. From Majembe's team, it's called fear of unknown.
Really?
Yeah. So the problem number one is fear of unknown. Because from Majembe's team, I've seen the way they're reasoning and the way they're talking and the things they're saying. I'm like,
so they want to get paid their worth.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm getting to that. So it is fear where they are afraid of, if we sign this contract, does it, okay, what does it mean? If it means, okay. So is that fear? You get? Then they've never done something similar. So this is like the second one. So there is fear of that one. The second one is misunderstanding and misinterpretation. When we say, like I've seen the part they've said in the contract told them, we're going to own them for the rest of their lives. No. It is well written there. If we shoot this show here at TV47, this show is the property of who? See, of TV47.
Yes, TV47.
So will I come back in the next 5 years and tell you now, it's been 5 years as I deleted a video on YouTube? No. So that is misunderstanding and misinterpretation. You misinterpreted the whole contract and whatever, And the other part is ignorance. Now, that part, now it falls in. Your part here, want to pay our worth, you know, they want to take 20% or whatever. Bro, it's money you didn't have. And I looked for it.
Yeah.
I'm not running a charity, bro. It's business. And I've brought business to you. And I'm like, for any money I'm bringing to you, I'm having 20%, which is normally like most other people take even higher. But I'm like, I'll take 20% agency fee. And you feel I should not touch your money because it's your money. And I'm like, okay, if I should not touch your money, then go get it. And now that's the problem. Because it has been complicated. Oh, you know, anataka kumtumia. Bro, personally, I didn't know the guy before. I saw his video and I called him on the interview and I decided to put in $1 million shillings and everything happened and we had a lot of complications even then. And the fight happened and I thought of a different plan. I was like, okay, the first one happened, it went the way it went. So I'm like, on this second one, I want to put you on again. Why? Because I'm planning December now. I want you guys now to have that rematch that everybody's waiting for. So for now until December, at least I'm positioning you to something. But for now that I'm positioning you for that, you've seen, me, I don't want this and this and this, and we've not agreed. It is still okay. We can't agree on everything. If we don't agree, it is fine. Kama singe agree kukuja kwa hii interview, ungenambia Obina niaje sujagree ni sawa. Sitoki nianza kusema, unajua, People can disagree and it is okay.
Now give people the details of Vurugu too, where they can get the tickets, the date and the venue.
That is 20th June. It's happening at Sarit Center. That's next Saturday. Sarit Center, tickets, you go ticketraha.com. The lineup is fire. This time I brought for you Ruga, all the way from Nigeria. I brought Calligraph Jones. I brought Wakadinali. I brought DJ Kimnik D. And of course, Most Spice, DJ Double Trouble, and Peace Scratch. Wako pale kwa cheke wiki. MC Antonio na Jitabi. Wako kwa microphone. Tuko na Tony Mwirigi. Tuko na Trudy Kitui and Jackie Ogaga on the red carpet. Alafu pale kwa ring tuko na Gashaw and Phil. Now ni mabodi wanalimana. Alafu Aroboy anapigana na Shakib Bwana Yazari. Alafu Fatuma Zarika anapigana na Mtanzania mwingine pale. Alafu tuko na Manuswar from Mombasa anarudi kupigana na Clear the Air because in the other match kulikuwa na Mushkil pia story yao. So wanarudi for rematch. Mbali is finally meeting Alfayo. Inaenda kuwa ni Mwechiche. And then we have a lot of other boxers. This time we even have more boxers. This time we have 13 different fights. Last time we had 8. So that's 16 fighters. Now we have 26 fighters. So this one is even bigger. It's happening at Sarit Center. Gates are opening by 3 p.m. Fights zinaanza mapema because ni wengi. So by the time ifike midnight, tumemaliza sherehe vizuri, watu wamepigana vizuri, watu wameimprove a few things hapa na pale, na tuendelee. And I expect to see all of you guys come through and let's make history. Let's make the lives of these people great.
Kuna watu wananisumbua sana huko behind the scene wanasema they want the tickets. Watakuwapatia hizo tickets for that show. They will want to be attending that show.
Okay. Ndakupanga.
So umesikia mtapatio tiko tulieni. So now as we come briefly to an end of this interview. Because June is men's mental awareness. Do you really think men's issues are really given the much attention that they deserve?
It's not that do I think, do I know?
Do you know?
I know they are not given attention.
And why is it the case?
I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out and I've been trying to tell men it is okay to talk, it's okay to cry. We are human beings. And you know, people say men should not show their emotions. You know, happiness is also an emotion.
True.
So if I'm able to laugh, that's already an emotion. The reverse, the pendulum has to swing both ways. And when a man talks and when a man cries, we need other men to start listening because other people don't really care. If you're a man and you cry to a woman, she'll think you're weak. She'll think you're useless. She'll think you are, you know.
But isn't that the case?
No, that's what happens. And that's what I'm saying. I've been trying to let men know it is okay. Because nobody cares, let's start caring about each other. You know, women talk to each other. Dema ametoka hapa na hasira ameshapigia beshte yake. Do you imagine what Obina did? Girlfriend, where are you? Come over, let's talk. Amefika, amefungwa wine. Niambie, huyo msee, haki, let's forget about him. Men unipigia, do you know what I did? Ati amefanya nini? Noma. Nikikata hivi nikupigia. Imagine. Obina ameniambia mazee. So let's change that ideology because globally 75% of men, 75% is a suicide rate. Which is not a good number. Men, you know, most of the time when people see men lash out, men become aggressive, agitated. Yeah. Men get into alcoholism and drug abuse. Men commit suicide. Men go back to their corner. They are not understanding. No. You need to look at mbona na kunywa. So only men can hold each other accountable, and you can hold each other's hand and say, niaje baba, twende hivi. It's not easy. It's not easy. Trust me, I've tried it a million times over. And sometimes the men that you hold their hands are the ones that they'll still punch you with that hand. The people that you dress and the people you give shoes will kick you with the same shoes. The mouth you feed will insult you. It's not easy. But if you know this is the direction we're going, you keep trying. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, please hold it, man. That's the championship belt. So this belt symbolizes 1 million shillings and over, because I want every person who has this belt in Vurugu, if there'll be Vurugu 3, 4, 5 until 20, I want them to know that this belt came with about 1 million shillings and above. That's a minimum. And later, if I'll get money, we can even change and make it out of silver or make it out of gold.
Okay.
You never know. But any champion who will hold the Vurugu belt, it is worth 1 million and above. That is the change I'm doing.
What is the criteria mnachaguanga? What is the criteria that you use to choose the boxers?
Okay, so the professional boxers are chosen by 2 people. I have matchmakers. One is Mavo. He does Kalakoda. And the other one is Willie Wex. He does Nairobi Fight Nights. So them, they've done boxing for a while. They know about the boxing. But now myself, I bring the entertainment part. Now myself, I have that eye for who you, watalete your vibe. Huyu akona kitu, huyu akona kitu. So for example, the first one, I was like, oh, Majembe and Bavu. Okay, let's do that matchup. Then this one, I'm like, Gashau and Phil. Let's make that matchup. Yeah, Aroboy and Shakib. So I have that. But now for the professional boxers, now the other professionals handle it. Yeah, through the commission, of course.
Oh, guys, you heard it from the horse's mouth on June 20th at Science Center. Vurugu 2. Hii tunakuja kusumbua. Siana mimi organize match na Tony Mwerege. Mimi nataka huo.
Unataka Tony?
Mimi nataka Tony Mwerege.
Bwana bana najengea wazazi.
Hapana. Mimi nataka huo kijana. Ni organize match na Tony Mwerege.
Okay.
Yeah, we can plan something.
Aya, Tony. You got some ass whooping coming your way.
Tony Mwerege, where I want to match with you.
Yeah.
DJ, cheza ngoma ya Obina.
Wakisha kitu.